Old ass, fly like a lag on a red carpet, dressed in high fashion. Nigga, how you doing? Bitch, I'm outstanding. You couldn't get in, so you outside standing. Like a stand still, while my diamonds still dance.
Oh, I'm Angel,
I'm Kyla.
and this is Camp.
It's our first times of things.
I want to make
So-
weird faces.
We're gonna start with the first question.
Question is first broken bone.
I haven't broken a bone yet. I want to very bad
You're
though.
so fucking weird. Oh my
I
god.
want to be on crutches and everybody sign my little cast. Like,
Casts are dirty. Casts are dirty and disgusting, and
They
they
don't wash
stink.
up.
They don't stink. They stink. Disgusting. I know, because a girl on my cheer team, she made me sign her cast, and I went up to it, and I was.
Did she break her leg or her arm?
She broke her leg because someone dropped her on purpose. That someone was me. But that's besides the point. The point is casts stink, and I've also never broken a bone either, because. Your first foreign country you've ever visited.
Never been to a foreign country.
God. Well, the first foreign country I've been to, and the only foreign country I've been to, was Colombia. I went last summer, and
I'm sorry, Jeffy. We're gonna hit that.
I went last summer. It was like a family trip or whatever, and it was so much fun. I mean, I usually don't like going to new places, but it was fun. Like, people were nice there. Didn't see any black people, so that was a little discouraging. But it was pretty fun there, and they had all these like new different foods, and it's way better than like any other Latin food I've ever tasted. So yeah, I want to go back. And all of their music is just like bops. Like, I don't even listen to like music that's not outside of English music or whatever, but they were really sprouting out some bops. I was just
Flavor.
exactly, the flavor, the taste, the seasoning in this. But yeah. First plane ride you ever went on?
The first plane ride I ever went on was to Florida, which is the bag.
The trash pot of America, yes.
But it wasn't
Yes.
dirty. Went to Orlando. It was fun. No, wait.
Is Orlando's not in Florida.
Not Orlando.
We're not
Universal
editing that out.
Studios. I went to Universal Studios. I don't know. I think I was in. I don't know what Florida it was, but I went to Universal Studios. Yeah.
Well, surprisingly, my first plane ride was also to Florida, but I went to Miami. But it was lame as fuck. Like, I went a whole freaking, basically like 2 years ago, and you know, Miami, it's a real, like, it's great if you're over 18, you know, over 21 more specifically, but like, if you're like 16, 15, 14, the fuck are you can't do
What are you
anything.
gonna do?
You can't do anything there. Like, you can't go into any of the clubs, you can't drink, you can't, like,
Do any drugs?
some beaches you can't even go on because, you know, people just
Get naked.
yeah, got their whole business out, you know. So it was kind of lame for me. I mean, I liked the scenery, like, it was nice. It was the beaches that I could go on. It was really nice, but you know, as far as anything fun, not really. No, it's kind of depressing actually. We're gonna move on. First boyfriend, girlfriend.
Never had one.
Fucking liar.
I'm not lying.
You never had one.
I have not.
Yes, you have.
No, I have not. But who was that?
Okay, well, she's not claiming her first boyfriend, even though she's had one.
Never experienced that.
She
Never
just doesn't want to
tasted
claim
that.
him.
Never
She just doesn't want to claim him. That's
heard
fine.
of that.
But my first boyfriend was actually a gangbanger. And yeah, my cousin set me up with him because she was tired of me being single. And I was pretty young. I was like 13, and she set me up with this gangbanger, and I was like, ooh, cool, danger, 'cause, you know. But he was fat and ugly.
Oh my god.
And I ended up cheating on him, and he said he said that he was gonna shoot me, so then I just stopped talking to him.
Sick.
Yeah, that lasted for about 5 weeks. My first celebrity crush.
Oh. Does celebrity mean they have to be real? Like real people?
Did you have a crush in a cartoon?
I did.
You know, I want to say you're sick, but I'm not even gonna sit here and act like Kip Patowski wasn't that. Because Kip Patowski was like, he was fat and his butt was like
Oh my
juicy and stuff. He had the most juiciest butt, bro. Like, I wanted to go with him so bad. But for real though, who's your celebrity?
Well, my first non-human celebrity crush was Danny Phantom because he really.
Danny Phantom was so fine,
Like-
boy. So freaking fine.
I like.
Talking about, if we talking about cartoon character crushes, because that's a whole nother thing. I mean, I didn't really have I really didn't have like real life celebrity crushes, which is weird. But I really had mostly like cartoon crushes from my childhood. Like, obviously Kip Patowski, Danny Phantom. I also had a weird obsession with Chowder for once. Mordecai from the regular show.
Oh my
I don't know
gosh.
why. And lastly, no one remembers the show El Tigre. That I know no one remembers the show. It's from Nickelodeon. But it's such a good show. It was one of the that alien from Invader Zim.
Girl.
I'm not even gonna cap with you. I'm not even gonna cap. His ass was weird, but I liked it. I liked the weird shit.
You want to hold.
Okay, but that's the point. The other question is my first crush.
Oh,
You better not say who I think you're gonna say.
probably not. But it was what was his name?
You better not say
What
it,
was his
dog.
name? No, not Gabe.
You better not say it, dog.
He was like really pretty. He
You
looked,
better
and he
not.
had-
You talking about Darren?
Yes. Gary was so cute. Like
Gary was my first crush.
in second or first grade, whatever grade that was, he was just so cute, and his skin was just so nice. I was just like, I
No,
was a
bro.
little kid. I was like, I want to give him a hug.
Garen was
He was just so pretty.
my first crush. I was really trying to get on that one. I wasn't.
I liked him from
I was really trying to get on that with Garen. Like
Let's play a little game just between you and
make conversations in the classroom. I just be, but then he moved, and I was so fucking sad.
Yes.
I was,
Where you
Garen,
going, sir?
sweetie.
Your face. I need to see it every day.
The pleasure of me. I bet he's so fine right now.
I bet he is too. I want to
Shut
find
up.
him.
I got a whole lot of boyfriend.
I don't.
Edit that out.
I don't. I don't. See what Garrett. We're gonna do first ever kiss. Go ahead.
Did you go first?
You go first.
don't
I
wanna
went
talk-
first. The first.
I don't
The
want to
other
talk
first
about my
time.
kiss.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Why not?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't like it. It was nasty and dirty. It was nasty and dirty and not
Both
good.
of my kiss was nasty and dirty.
Okay.
Yay.
Well, my first. Okay, I had envisioned the way I wanted my first kiss to go, and I was making like all the boys I was talking to, whatever, I was making them wait, because if I didn't get my first kiss the way I wanted it, then it just wasn't gonna happen, and that was how I viewed it. And so I wanted my first kiss to be like on a by a sunset, on like a bench, you know, maybe by a pool, something like that, or by a park. It was gonna be like real like romantic-y or whatever. But it didn't happen like really close to my face. And he was like, I didn't ask him to kiss me, but I suggested that it would be okay. And he was like, what about, you know, your little rule or whatever? And I was like, fuck the rule. And in that instance, I thought that was like some real like Hollywood shit to say. Like, dude, like I thought like, you know how it be in a movie when it like, you know, the girl having all these restrictions because she don't want to let the boy in, or like have him have his feelings, or you know, whatever. She just don't want to be involved with him because she's scared of getting hurt. And then finally, like even maybe like towards the middle of the movie, like she's just like, I don't care anymore, and she just like lets the boy kiss her, or they get together or whatever. And it's amazing, and the relationship is amazing. It flourishes, and that's what I thought they was gonna be. So I was like, fuck the rule, and I let him kiss me, and that shit was.
Kiss away.
That was a disappointment.
Throw the whole kiss away.
The dude just like.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so bad.
The dude just like, first of all, he shoved his tongue down my throat, and it was like just so much saliva. He was like, felt like he was swallowing my face, and that shit was just so nasty. I'm like, ugh. I'm like.
Thank you.
Like I was just so sad.
Rewind.
I was just so sad because I was expecting this to be like a Hollywood, like a Walt Disney type of kiss. I didn't waited all
running to my arms.
Exactly. I didn't waited like 16 years for this perfect kiss, and he's just like a disappointment. It's
They always.
what it was.
They are.
But how was your first?
My first kiss was in the dark.
In the dark, in the dark.
Not editing it out. But it was in the dark, and it was on the bed, and it was pretty good, I guess. It was like 10 seconds, so I didn't get the feel of it, and it didn't happen again after that. So it just felt like someone else's face was on, not their face, but somebody else's lips were on my lips, and yeah, it was just alright. It was like,
Oh, when did you have your first sleepover?
First sleepover, like, I think I had my first sleepover with, you know how black people call their family friends, like their cousins? Yeah, with my cousins, and I begged my mother to let me stay over there because the girl, she wanted me to stay over there too, and I wanted to stay, and my mom was like, this one time. And I was like, thank you. And I was so happy, and we stayed over there. And she lived like not on the south side. And like it was that one lady with their house, and she was selling all the candy and all the chips with cheese and stuff there. We would walk there, and we would walk in to go see her friends. And I was a shy kid, so she was very booming personality, and so they would just, you know, she would talk to her friends, and I would just be like, you know, my name's Kyla. Hi. And stuff. And it was fun for me, I guess, because they were exciting. I guess I like that.
Well, my first sleepover was obviously at my auntie house. Because my mom, she don't let me sleep over at nobody's house except for her house and my friend Era's house. That's it. Everybody else is, and my other friend Cherish. But that's it. She don't let me sleep over with nobody else. Just them three peoples. And so basically I was like 8 years old, and I went over to my auntie house. And usually I would just go over there when my mother would have something to do on Wednesday night. But I asked her, could I go over there on Friday because I want to see my cousins. So she took me over there, and I ended up sleeping over. And my cousins are crazy. So they wanted to watch a scary movie, and they put on Candyman. And mind you, I'm an 8-year-old. I've been listening to gospel music my whole life, Disney tunes. Like, I wasn't exposed to a lot of stuff. I wasn't exposed to no horror movies either. So when I saw Candyman, my first horror movie ever, that messed me up, like, for life. Like, I never, like, that movie was sick. When I tell you, like, it's something, whoever made that has some real psychological issues. Like, the director must have been smoking crack or something. Because, like, just the whole movie, bro, it was just, like, I didn't understand what was going on. I just saw bugs flying out this man's mouth, and I was just like, that's just so nasty. And it was just like, and it was just scary. Like, the whole dynamic was too complicated for my 8-year-old mind to understand. So I didn't know what was going on. And they were just up watching it. And after the movie went off, my auntie, she just turned the TV off because she don't like her TV on all night. So then I couldn't even watch no cartoons to make me feel better. She just turned it off, and then it was just like, it was just dark, and we were sleeping in the living room too, right by the door. I was not feeling it. So I ran into my auntie room, like, can I sleep with you? She was like, girl, no. Because she wanted to be alone or whatever. And she was like, you don't go back in that living room and lay down. And I was just so, like, scared the whole night. Like, I was, like, paddling on. I done got down under all the covers. I didn't make sure the door is locked. Like, I didn't turn the kitchen light on. Like, I was not feeling it. And I wanted to go home, but I know my mama's number by heart. And so I was just so distressed. My auntie was gonna beat me if I woke up one more time. So I just had to lay there, and I did not sleep that whole night. Like, that movie just, like, ruined me.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that sleepover it wasn't ideal. But on the bright side, in the morning, my auntie, she fixed like a big breakfast with some rice and some eggs and some bacon and some biscuits and some sausages. And that was just, that just hit. That really hit. And that was just so graceful. Like, that really, like, it made it somewhat, like, I was still scarred. I'm still scared to watch the movie. But it really, like, made me feel better because that shit slapped. She know how to cook for real. So
Yeah, down.
that was my first. First time I got in a fist fight. Have you ever been in a fist fight, Kylie?
No.
Well, I'm pretty sure I told you this already. But the first time I got in a fist fight was with my first best friend, Eris. We had went to the same daycare, and I really don't remember what we was arguing over because this was like years ago. We were probably like 6 or 7, like really young. And I guess we just like let the emotions get the best of us. I feel like, oh no, we was fighting over a monkey. Because it was like some monkeys like that was stuck to a pole, and there was only one brown cute monkey left. And she wanted the brown monkey, and I was like, give you the monkey. And we was already irritated because we had just like woken up from like, your daycare naps, but we didn't get enough sleep. Like, we needed 2 hours, and we only got like, an hour or so or whatever because her mother was there. So everybody had to be woken up. So we was already cranky. We didn't get our snack. Like, it was a very hostile environment already. So when she had went to go grab this monkey, I was like, no, I want it. And she was like, no, I want the monkey. And then we started like fighting over this little monkey or whatever. And she wouldn't give it to me. And I'm not sure who threw the first punch. It was probably me because I wasn't a very like, I didn't like to share. And I felt like everything, because the daycare was in my house. So I felt like everything in my house was mine. So the fact that she would take this, I was just like, how dare you? My 6-year-old ass was entitled. How dare you? This monkey is mine. And so we just ended up just fighting, just like throwing like real hits. And it was just like, I mean, I'm probably making it to be more intense than it was because we were like 6 or 7, so we couldn't have did that much damage. But I know for sure, like, I like pushed her into a pole or something. Like, I was really angry. It was a lot of rage coming from both of us, and we was just like throwing blows or whatever, like literal blows, like you get fists. Like it wasn't no, it was like we was mad angry, and my mom just came down. And she just like broke it up. She was like, "What y'all fighting for?" And I was like, "She won't give me the monkey." And it was just like, yeah, that was my first fist fight.
Gosh.
I don't think I've ever really gotten a fist fight after that. Yeah, no. After that, I just started throwing stuff at people to defend myself. That's about all of them.
Question.
Mhm.
Gosh, really working it.
It's already broken.
Well, that's it.
Thanks for coming to our channel.
Thanks for it. Welcome. I don't know.
Thanks for tuning in to camp.
When do we upload? Don't know yet.
If you like this video, subscribe.
Hit the
If
like
you
button.
didn't like this video,
Don't hit the dislike button.
please. And also still subscribe even if you didn't dislike it, because these videos might just get better. They probably won't, but
If you stick around.
if you stick around, they might. So stick around.
Damn time, said he want my number, so I get it for the hotline. Bad bitch, she gon' shake it